What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Getting into this episode of Y&R. A hot mess. This situation between Kyle, Theo, Summer, Lola is getting messier by the second. Like, Kyle and Summer, they're talking about house hunting and looking for a new house. And Mariah, I love the fact that Mariah is a good friend. But what she needs to realize, what Lola needs to realize, what everyone needs to realize is, yeah, Kyle was jacked up for what he did. You're not going to get a complaint from me about that. I definitely don't agree with the way Kyle handled things. But at the end of the day, him and Summer are together now, and everybody's going to have to find a way to deal with it and move the hell on. Because they all, I understand, Mariah wants Kyle and Summer to be a little bit more sympathetic and sensitive to Lola. And I totally agree. I think they should be, because this is still fresh. You know what I'm saying? Lola and Kyle are not even fully divorced. Like, their divorce is still being finalized. So technically they're still husband and wife. So this is all still fresh, and Kyle is just moving on with his life like everything is everything. And Lola obviously is hurting. But what they need to realize is y'all all live in the same town. It's a small town. Y'all all are connected to a lot of the same people. Y'all run in the same circles. And y'all frequent the same places. Hotels, restaurants, y'all all frequent the same places. So y'all all gonna be around each other. And I understand, Mariah wants Summer and Kyle to be a little bit more discreet with what they say and do. I get that, and I think they should, for the time being at least. Until some more time passes, but at the same time, they still shouldn't have to hide their relationship. Because everybody in town obviously knows they're together. But it's not like they're trying to rub it in, Lola's face, because that's not what they're trying to do. But Lola definitely overheard them, talking, and they're looking for a new house and stuff to move in together. Lola was pretty much having sex with Theo the night before to try to move on. I think she did that to try to make herself feel better and try to prove to herself that she's moved on from Kyle. Clearly, she has not moved on, because she was not happy afterwards. And she tried to fake the funk with Mariah, talking about, oh, I had a great time. Mariah wasn't convinced, because Mariah knew she was lying, because that's not the type of person Lola is. Lola doesn't have sex with just anybody, obviously. And she's not going to just do it to make herself feel better. She tried, but it didn't work, because she wants a commitment with somebody that she sleeps with. You know what I'm saying? She wants to feel an emotion. She wants to feel emotionally connected to that person. You know what I mean? She wants them to be in a real relationship in order for her to sleep with that person. And I think that's a good thing. So clearly her one night stand, or her fling, her little trice with Theo, it didn't make her feel better like she thought it would. She thought that it would make her feel great. She thought it would prove not only to other people but to herself that she's moved on from Kyle. It's going to take her some time to fully move on from Kyle, because that was her first love, her first husband. And their marriage didn't even last a year, so of course she's still hurting. And she has a right to still be hurt, because what Kyle did was so messed up. Like, he should have never married her. If you know for a fact you still have some lingering feelings for an ex, you should not be getting married to somebody else until you fully deal with those feelings and make damn sure that you have no feelings for that person anymore. Then you get married. You don't get married knowing in your heart of hearts that, oh, you still feeling the person over there. He should have never did that. That was stupid as hell, because you played with this girl's heart, you played with her emotions, and you played with Summer's. Summer might want you back and might want to forgive and all that, but I don't blame Lola for still being hurt and pissed. She's trying to convince Kyle that, oh, she moved on, and she told Kyle basically that him and Summer should move in together. And Kyle sitting there talking about something, how could I make this easier? And Lola felt like when he said that, she felt like he's trying to make this easier for himself, not for her, but for himself. And in Kyle's twisted little mind, I think in a way, I feel like he does mean that he's trying to make it easier for them both. More so for himself, though, but for the both of them, too. But I mean, you can't make it easier. He can't make it easier, because it's the way he went about things that's still pissing her off. But Summer was a lot more sympathetic, though. She really was. You know, she wasn't happy about Mariah getting all up in her face, not minding her business, but she was sympathetic to Lola and how she felt. And she told Mariah, she was like, you know, we're not going to talk about house hunting and, you know, all of that around Lola and stuff for the right now. You know, they're going to be more discreet. Kyle, to me, seemed like he didn't really care. Because Summer was still, you know, talking about how hurt Lola, you know, they're not trying to hurt Lola, and, you know, she wished that Lola didn't overhear them talking about house hunting and stuff. Kyle shrugged it off because he felt like, well, Lola was going to find out anyway, so he just shrugged the shit off. See, it's crazy how more sympathetic Summer is than Kyle, because she's definitely more sympathetic than Kyle is right about now. So, anyway, moving on from that. Theo, I think, wants to be all in with Lola. I think Theo definitely wants to be all in with Lola, but right now Lola is still hung up on the whole Kyle situation. So she kind of was giving Theo the cold shoulder to brush off and stuff like that. And I don't think it was fair to Theo that she did that, because it's quite clear Theo's into her. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's fair that she just kind of brushed him off and treated him like that, when he was simply trying to spend more time with her, trying to be there for her, and she just was giving him nothing but attitude. But she needs to be honest with him, because I honestly feel like Lola's not ready to put herself out there again. She's not ready to be all in with another guy so soon. You know what I mean? Like, that's quite obvious. She's not ready for that. I think she needs to take some time to focus on herself, heal from her broken heart, focus on work. You know, and I think her and Theo should just be friends and, you know, casually date for right now. I think that's what they should do until she's fully ready to be exclusive with him and be in a romantic relationship with him. I think they should just hang out and be friends for the time being until she's fully over Kyle in the situation. I think that's the wise thing for her to do. You know, don't lead Theo on and stuff like that. You know, just make your intentions very clear to him so that way he know. You know what I mean? Where they stand. I think that's what she ought to do. Just sit down and have a conversation with him. So anyway, moving on from that. So Phyllis's escape. What is it? It's like an escape club. She actually, I like the idea that, you know, the whole escape club thing that she did with Nikki and the other ladies. I freaking loved it. I loved it. I thought it was innovative. I thought it was smart, and you know, because it serves people's fantasies, their wildest fantasies and stuff. You know what I mean? I thought that was a good look. I really did. Like, I just thought that was great. It looked fun. And she even got a whole bunch of people to join and, you know, become a member of her escape club. She's doing really great numbers. Nikki even bought a big package and stuff like that. A big, one of the biggest packages. I believe Nikki bought one. Pretty dope. But Phyllis actually surprised me today when she actually gave Abby her props, because Nick was basically telling her about, you know, his fallout with Victor or whatever at Society, and she figured that Victor was obsessing over Adam. My thing is, Victor's not obsessing over Adam. He's doing for Adam what he would do for any of his children, which is try to help his son. I don't see what the problem is with that. Because if Nick was going through something traumatic or whatever, he would have been there for Nick. You know what I mean? He would have done everything he could to try to help him. Same thing with Abby, same thing with Victoria. He cares about his children. He has a funny way of showing it sometimes, but he does care about his kids. But I do agree with what Phyllis was trying to tell Nick. Because she was telling Nick basically how she admired how Abby basically made her own path in life. She built her own success. You know what I mean? Like, look at Abby. Abby stays out of the Newman drama. She's happy. She has a thriving career. She's building businesses. She has a good romantic life. You know, a good, you know, relationship going on with Chance right now. She's happy. And I think Nick needs to start doing the same damn thing. He needs to take a page out of Abby's book. Build something for yourself. Like, remember what he did with Underground. Remember when he left Newman Enterprises and he started Underground. He was happy. You know, he was running his own little business. He was staying out of the Newman drama. That's what he needs to do. Stay out of the drama. You know? Like, I don't think he needs to cut Victor off, because Nick was talking about, oh, You know, every time I try to cut my dad off, you're never going to cut your father off. You're not going to cut your dad off, no matter what he does. But he needs to do what Abby does. Abby stays out the Newman drama. She doesn't play in it. She doesn't play a role in it. She doesn't nothing. She comes around when somebody gets hurt or whatever, and she lends her support, but she stays out of that mess, you know. And look at her. She's happy. And Phyllis was like, you know, she shocked everybody. You know, she shocked herself. She shocked Nick. Hell, she shocked me when she said she admired Abby. But I think that's what Nick needs to do. He just needs to carve out his own path in life. Stay out of the drama. Because Nick feels like he needs to be needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, people need him. And Phyllis was like, but who needs you, though? Other than Faith and your, you know, Christian, you know, all your kids, yeah, they're going to need you, but in a different way. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to put yourself on a grenade all the time. And I agree with Phyllis. Nick just needs to focus on Nick. Focus on, you know, doing something with your life. You know, he got the whole charity stuff that he does. But my whole thing is, does Nick have a job? Like, Nick need to just get himself a JOB, need to build another bar or something. Like, focus on some good things in your life. Create some more good things in your life. But stay out of the drama. Nikki doesn't need you. Vicky don't need you. Victor don't need you. You know, like, they don't need him. They need him, but they don't need him, if you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't need to be, you know, running around trying to butt into everybody's drama and make their drama his drama. Like, you don't need to do that. Just be there if they need you as a support system or to comfort them. Then, yeah, you can be there for them. But other than that, don't put yourself in the middle of their messes. Stay the hell out of it. And trust me, your life will be a hell of a lot happier when you do. Believe me, it'll be a lot happier. So anyway, I love the scenes with Tracy and Jack. Because Jack, I think for a long time, has been on this journey. Like, he's trying to find peace. He's trying to be on this reflective journey, like, to figure out what he wants in life. You know? But I think what Jack wants in his life is a companion. I think he wants somebody to be by his side. Because we all know Jack has not been lucky in love. He's always found women. And his relationships never fully worked out. But he wants to devote his time to playing more than working. Because, you know, he's always been about Jabot all these years. But, you know, he feels like he needs to make more time to have fun in life. And I do agree. I think that's what Jack needs to do. But I love how Tracy was like, you know, she doesn't need a relationship. She knows that that's what Jack is looking for. He's looking for love. Tracy feels content with her life. She's, you know, she was married for over 20 years, got divorced. She's happy with the way her life is right now. She doesn't feel lonely because she has her family. You know, she has her writing career. She feels very fulfilled. You know, if love comes around, I'm pretty sure Tracy will receive it. You know, but Tracy damn sure ain't looking for love. But if love happened to find her, I'm pretty sure she'll reciprocate, but she's not looking for it. She's very happy with her life, and I love that. You know, because that's what life is all about. It's about living and being happy and fulfilling yourself. You know what I mean? And that's what Tracy is doing. She got her family. She got her writing career. You know, she's starting a new job at Jabot. I mean, not at Jabot, at Chancellor Communications. She's very happy. And that's all, you know, she wants for Jack. And if, you know, Jack is looking for love, then more power to him, and I hope he find it. Hopefully this time he takes his time in the love department, hopefully. But I think he'll do great. I really do. But I do love the scenes with him and Tracy, because it's always fun to see it, you know, how happy they are and how much they love and respect each other. It's always good to see the Abbott family moments, because there's not a lot of drama with the Abbotts all the time like the Newmans, and that's what I love, you know. But anyway, this was a pretty decent episode. Hit the comment section, let me know what y'all thought about it, and I will see y'all all later. Hope you have a great day. Peace.